Ne oluyor? Sabah sabah reçel mi yapıyorsun?
Reçel gece gece mi yapılır?
Ondan demedim. Gitmeyecek miyiz gelinlikçiye?
Öğlen gideceğiz ona. Şimdi sabahtan boş.
The ongoing debate surrounding Feyza Çivalek and her future as Nilay in Kızılcık Şerbeti. What began as a rumor gradually evolved into a major topic of conversation among fans, journalists, television critics, and industry professionals. The controversy demonstrated the extraordinary influence television dramas can have on public discourse. In many ways, it also highlighted how deeply audiences connect with fictional worlds. Viewers are no longer passive consumers of entertainment. They actively participate in discussions, they create theories, they share opinions, they defend their favorite characters, they criticize decisions they dislike. As a result, even unconfirmed reports can spark nationwide conversations. The Nilay debate became a perfect example of this reality. Regardless of what happens next, Nilay has already secured an important place within the history of Kızılcık Şerbeti. Characters achieve longevity when they leave lasting impressions on audiences. Nilay accomplished exactly that. Throughout the series, she experienced moments of joy, disappointment, conflict, growth, and transformation. Viewers witnessed her successes and failures. They celebrated her victories. They debated her choices. They questioned her decisions. Most importantly, they cared about her story. That emotional investment is the ultimate measure of a successful television character. Whether loved or criticized, Nilay remained relevant. And relevance is often the key to longevity in television. Some observers might wonder why a casting discussion attracts such attention. The answer lies in emotional attachment. Television dramas often accompany viewers through years of their lives. Audiences develop routines around favorite shows. Characters become familiar presences. Their stories create emotional experiences that audiences remember long after individual episodes end. When uncertainty threatens that familiarity, viewers react. This reaction should not be viewed merely as resistance to change. Instead, it reflects the value audiences place on characters and stories that matter to them. The ongoing debate surrounding Nilay illustrates the strength of that connection. One lesson emerging from the controversy involves trust. Successful television productions rely on audience confidence. Viewers invest time and emotional energy in stories. In return, they expect consistency, quality, and respect for the characters they love. When uncertainty emerges, maintaining trust becomes essential. Many industry professionals believe that transparent communication helps strengthen relationships between productions and audiences. Even difficult decisions become easier to accept when viewers understand the reasoning behind them. This principle may prove particularly important as the future of Nilay becomes clearer. Although official confirmation remains limited, several possible scenarios continue to dominate discussions. Scenario 1. Feyza Çivalek remains as Nilay. This outcome would satisfy many loyal supporters. Fans who oppose recasting would welcome continuity. The production could maintain existing character dynamics without major adjustments. This scenario would likely generate relief among viewers who worry about significant changes. Scenario 2. Temporary storyline changes. Another possibility involves temporary narrative adjustments. Characters occasionally disappear from television series for limited periods before returning later. Such an approach could provide flexibility while preserving long-term continuity. Fans often respond positively when temporary absences are clearly explained within the story. Scenario 3. A permanent recast. The most controversial possibility remains a complete recast. If this occurs, producers would face the challenge of introducing a new actress while maintaining audience engagement. Success would depend on numerous factors, including performance quality, writing, and viewer willingness to embrace change. While difficult, such transitions have succeeded in other productions. The outcome would ultimately depend on execution. While much attention focuses on casting, writers will play a crucial role in determining how audiences respond to future developments. Strong storytelling can ease transitions. Compelling narratives help viewers remain invested even during periods of uncertainty. The writers of Kızılcık Şerbeti have consistently demonstrated an ability to create emotionally engaging stories. Their approach to future episodes may significantly influence audience reactions. Whether the character remains unchanged or undergoes major developments, the quality of writing will remain a decisive factor. Part of Kızılcık Şerbeti's popularity stems from its ability to reflect broader social issues. The series explores themes such as family, tradition, cultural differences, relationships, and personal growth. These themes resonate with diverse audiences. Viewers often see aspects of their own experiences reflected in the characters' lives. Nilay's story contributes to this broader narrative. Her struggles and successes feel meaningful because they connect with universal human emotions. That connection helps explain why discussions about her future generate such widespread interest. Modern fan culture has transformed entertainment. Audiences no longer wait passively for official announcements. They investigate rumors, they analyze interviews, they track social media activity, they create online communities dedicated to discussing every detail. This culture played a major role in amplifying the current controversy. Fans became investigators, commentators, and advocates simultaneously. Their passion ensured that discussions surrounding Nilay remained visible long after the initial rumors emerged. The situation offers valuable insights for television producers everywhere. Several key lessons stand out. Strong characters inspire loyalty. Audience engagement extends beyond episodes. Communication matters. Social media influences public perception. Fans value consistency, but can adapt when changes are handled carefully. Understanding these realities is increasingly important in today's entertainment environment. Television success depends not only on ratings, but also on maintaining meaningful relationships with audiences. Eventually, every controversy reaches a conclusion. Official decisions will be announced. Questions will receive answers. Speculation will give way to reality. When that moment arrives, attention will likely return to what originally made Kızılcık Şerbeti successful. Its storytelling, its characters, its emotional depth, its ability to connect with audiences. Whether Feyza Çivilek remains in the role or a new chapter begins, the series will continue evolving. Television history demonstrates that adaptation is often necessary for long-term success. The challenge lies in balancing change with continuity. One of the most interesting aspects of the current situation is the role uncertainty has played. In many ways, uncertainty itself became part of the story. Without definitive answers, audiences filled the gaps with theories and speculation. Every rumor gained significance. Every public appearance attracted attention. Every interview generated headlines. This environment transformed a casting discussion into an ongoing narrative. It became a story about anticipation as much as information. Many fans view the controversy as a potential turning point. Major moments often define the future direction of long-running television productions. How producers respond may influence audience perceptions for years to come. The decisions made today could shape future seasons. They could affect character relationships. They could influence ratings and viewer engagement. For that reason, the significance of the current situation extends beyond a single role. It touches the broader future of the series itself. The debate surrounding Feyza Çivilek and the possibility of a new Nilay has become one of the most discussed entertainment stories connected to Kızılcık Şerbeti. What began as speculation evolved into a broader conversation about television, audience loyalty, character identity, and the power of fan communities. At the center of that conversation stands Nilay, a character whose impact on viewers has proven undeniable. Her journey has inspired admiration, criticism, discussion, and emotional investment. Whether portrayed by Feyza Çivilek moving forward or by another actress in the future, Nilay's place within the history of the series is secure. For now, fans continue waiting. They watch, they discuss, they speculate, and they hope for clarity. Until official announcements arrive, one question remains at the heart of every conversation. The answer will eventually arrive. And when it does, millions of viewers will be watching closely. Not every television series becomes a cultural phenomenon. Many shows achieve respectable ratings and maintain loyal audiences, but only a select few manage to spark nationwide conversations that extend beyond the screen. Kızılcık Şerbeti belongs to that select group. Since its premiere, the drama has consistently attracted attention for its emotional storytelling, complex family relationships, and ability to address social issues through compelling characters. The show's success transformed its cast into some of the most recognizable faces in Turkish entertainment. As a result, any news involving the production quickly becomes a subject of public interest. The discussions surrounding Feyza Çivilek and Nilay illustrate just how influential the series has become. Fans often see only the final product that appears on SAR or on television screens. However, every successful series depends on a large team working behind the scenes. Producers coordinate schedules, writers develop storylines, directors shape performances, network executives monitor ratings and audience reactions. Public relations teams manage communication with the media. When controversy emerges, all these departments may become involved. Even relatively small decisions can require extensive discussion. This complexity explains why entertainment stories sometimes remain unresolved for extended periods. Behind every public rumor lies a much larger process taking place away from cameras and headlines. Long-running television dramas face a unique challenge. How do they remain fresh while preserving the elements audiences already love? This balance is not easy to achieve. Viewers want familiar characters and emotional continuity. At the same time, they expect new developments, surprises, and evolving storylines. Producers constantly navigate this tension. Too much change can alienate loyal viewers. Too little change can lead to stagnation. The current discussion surrounding Nilay reflects this broader challenge. Regardless of the final outcome, the situation highlights the delicate balance required to sustain a successful television series. Entertainment controversies often focus heavily on public reactions. What is sometimes overlooked is the human experience of those directly involved. Actors are professionals, but they are also individuals who experience the pressures associated with public attention. Social media discussions can be intense. Rumors can spread rapidly. Speculation may continue for weeks or months. Navigating such circumstances requires resilience. Whether viewers support or criticize particular decisions, it is important to remember that real people stand behind headlines. The emotional demands of working in a highly visible industry should not be underestimated. Some roles become larger than the productions in which they appear. Audiences begin associating specific characters with particular actors so strongly that the two seem inseparable. This phenomenon creates both opportunities and challenges. On one hand, it demonstrates the success of the performance. On the other hand, it can make future changes more complicated. Nilay appears to have reached this level of recognition. The widespread discussion surrounding the possibility of a new actress suggests that viewers view the role as an essential part of the show's identity. That perception increases the significance of every rumor. Television audiences have changed dramatically over the past 2 decades. Today's viewers consume entertainment differently than previous generations. They watch episodes online. They participate in fan communities. They engage directly with actors through social media. They create content inspired by their favorite shows. This increased involvement has strengthened the relationship between audiences and television productions. Fans feel more connected than ever before. As a result, they also feel more invested in casting decisions, storyline developments, and production news. The Nilay debate demonstrates how active modern audiences have become. While much attention focuses on casting rumors, many fans remain primarily interested in the future of the story itself. Questions continue to circulate. What challenges await the characters? How will family relationships evolve? Which conflicts will dominate upcoming episodes? What surprises are writers preparing? These questions reflect the enduring appeal of the series. Even amid controversy, audience interest in the narrative remains strong. This suggests that Kızılcık Şerbeti possesses a foundation capable of sustaining long-term success. One challenge during any entertainment controversy is distinguishing between speculation and confirmed information. Media outlets compete to provide updates. Social media users share theories. Industry insiders offer opinions. As information spreads, accuracy can become difficult to assess. This environment encourages caution. Viewers often benefit from waiting for official announcements before drawing conclusions. Rumors can generate headlines, but official statements provide clarity. Until definitive information becomes available, much of the discussion surrounding Nilay will remain speculative. One of the most positive aspects of the controversy has been the passion displayed by the fan community. Fans have demonstrated remarkable dedication. They continue discussing episodes, they analyze character development, they support their favorite performers, they celebrate memorable moments from previous seasons. This enthusiasm reflects the cultural impact of the series. Television productions depend on loyal audiences, and Kızılcık Şerbeti clearly possesses one of the most engaged fan bases in Turkish entertainment. Regardless of future developments, that support will remain a valuable asset. Interestingly, some industry analysts suggest that major discussions can sometimes increase audience engagement. Public attention attracts new viewers. Media coverage expands awareness. Existing fans become even more invested. While controversies present challenges, they can also generate interest. Of course, increased visibility alone does not guarantee long-term success. Ultimately, quality storytelling remains essential. However, the widespread attention surrounding Nilay has undoubtedly reinforced the show's prominence within entertainment news. At this stage, the controversy remains unfinished. The final chapter has not yet been written. Future developments could reshape public perceptions entirely. Official announcements may confirm expectations. They may also produce unexpected surprises. Television history is filled with examples of situations that evolved in unpredictable ways. For this reason, many observers prefer to avoid definitive conclusions. The entertainment industry often has a way of surprising audiences. In an era of instant communication, patience can be difficult. Fans naturally want answers. Journalists seek updates. Social media rewards immediate reactions. Yet some questions require time. Production decisions often involve numerous factors that are not immediately visible to the public. Allowing those processes to unfold can provide a clearer understanding of events. As the situation develops, patience may ultimately prove more valuable than speculation. The discussion surrounding Feyza Çiçek and Nilay represents more than a casting rumor. It highlights the emotional power of television storytelling. It demonstrates the influence of modern fan culture. It reveals the challenges faced by successful long-running dramas. Most importantly, it underscores the enduring popularity of Kızılcık Şerbeti. A series capable of generating such passionate discussion has clearly established a meaningful connection with its audience. Whether the future brings continuity, change, or something entirely unexpected, viewers will continue following the story closely. And as long as that passion remains, Kızılcık Şerbeti will remain one of the most talked about dramas in Turkish television, as rumors surrounding Feyza Çiçek's future continued to circulate. Fans became increasingly active across social media platforms. What began as casual discussions soon evolved into organized campaigns aimed at showing support for the actress and the character of Nilay. Supporters created hashtags, shared memorable scenes, and posted emotional messages expressing their attachment to the character. Many argued that Nilay had become one of the most recognizable figures in Kızılcık Şerbeti, and that any major change would significantly alter the viewing experience. The intensity of these reactions demonstrated the extraordinary connection audiences had developed with the character over the years. Modern television fandom is unlike anything seen in previous generations. Today, viewers possess tools that allow them to organize quickly and communicate with thousands of people simultaneously. Social media platforms have become powerful spaces where fans can influence public discussions surrounding their favorite shows. In the case of Nilay, supporters launched campaigns designed to draw attention to their opinions. Some shared tribute videos featuring emotional moments from the series. Others published long posts explaining why they believed Feyza Çiçek should remain in the role. Many simply expressed gratitude for the performances that had helped make the character memorable. These campaigns became an important part of the broader conversation. The loyalty displayed by fans raises an interesting question. Why do fictional characters inspire such powerful emotions? Media experts suggest that viewers often connect with characters because they see elements of themselves reflected in their experiences. Characters face challenges. They struggle with relationships. They make mistakes. They grow over time. These experiences mirror real life in important ways. Nilay's journey contains many of these elements. Her strengths and weaknesses make her relatable. Her emotional reactions feel authentic. As a result, audiences become invested in her story. This emotional investment naturally extends to the performer responsible for bringing the character to life. One reason Nilay remains so significant is the number of memorable storylines associated with the character. Over multiple seasons, she has participated in some of the series' most discussed moments. Family disputes,